Hey guys, welcome back to No Catchy Name. It's me, Ella. Today is Sunday and it is May the 12th. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, any kind of mothers. For mamas, human baby mamas, mamas who's lost babies, acting moms, all the moms. So happy Mother's Day. I have a few minutes today to just chill. Devin went to run some errands and he took the baby with him. And Jessie is still at my sister's until later today. So I thought I would just chill and work on my cardigan. It's in this bucket, or basket. It's not really a cardigan yet, but it's coming along. I'm not using a pattern. I'm just making a bunch of green squares. And then I'm going to connect them together eventually to make the cardigan. And it's Halloween colors. But I thought I would sit here and just chat a little while working on this. I really probably should work on ends because each square has 6 ends, but that'll be a problem for another day. I actually have no idea what I'm going to chat about. I just thought it'd be fun since I had time to come on here and do a crochet chat. So I set up here in the living room. This is usually where I sit normally, like when I'm crocheting. This is like my chair. It is a rocking chair, so I'm going to try hard not to be rocking in it. And I have a table here with a bunch of yarn and stuff in it, and this basket used to be a diaper tote caddy when June was a baby, and now it is a yarn caddy. It's got all my other crochet hooks and stuff in it, and then this basket recently became my whip basket. So yeah, so I'm just gonna be making these. The yarn that I'm using, if you're interested, it's all Hirschner's except one. So the multicolor is Hirschner's worsted celebrate yarn, and the color is Halloween, I believe. Yeah, and then there's the orange, purple, and green is Hirschner's worsted. And then the only non-Hirschner's color I'm using is Red Heart Super Saver, and it is Dark Heathered Gray. That's the yarn I'm going to use to border the squares and then connect them all together, and then fill in any space. Like if I get towards, because I'm planning on doing the front and the back of the cardigan is going to be granny squares, and the sleeves I was going to do granny stripe down and then a cuff. I'm hoping to do the stripes in the 4 Hirschner colors, and then maybe some of the black in between, the heather gray, and I want to do the cuffs in the gray and like the bottom brim and all that. But it really just depends on the amount of yarn that I have when I get towards that part. Anyways, right now I have all the squares I think I'm going to need. I just kind of rough estimated it. So now I'm just adding the gray border to the squares. And it's pretty mindless, so I think I can do it while chatting. And I have no idea what to chat about. I know I used to do crochet and chats a lot, and then I had another baby, so I kind of stopped doing a lot of spontaneous videos because I didn't have time to just sit around and make videos. But I would like to start doing crochet and chats again. So if you have any topics you would want me to chat about, if you have any questions that are like craft related or personal but not like creepy personal, leave them in the comments and I will do what I used to do. I wrote them all down and put them in like a baggie, and then when I was ready to record a video I would just pull out one and answer it and chat. So I really don't know what I'm going to chat about today because I wasn't planning on a subject. But I did want to share my little cardigan with you. I did show it recently, I think, in a Whip Wednesday video. And I'm excited about it. I've been wanting to make a Halloween cardigan for a while. And actually a Christmas one too. I want to make a Christmas one too. Because I love Halloween and Christmas. They're my 2 favorite times of the year. And I look so forward to August, because I decorate for Halloween in August. It keeps getting earlier and earlier that I decorate, but I'm a firm believer of doing what makes you happy, and having Halloween decorations and then Christmas decorations makes me happy. So, but I look forward to it every year, and I would like to have like a little wardrobe around Halloween and Christmas of cute little things. Like last year, I think it was, I made a spiderweb shawl for Halloween. I think that was last year. And it'd be cool to have just a few different cardigans or tops that I could wear over like tank tops and stuff. Because sometimes, like where I live, it could either be cold during October or hot still. It just really depends. So I'd like to have like a little wardrobe of things to pull out just to wear, just to be a little festive. And when I did my Christmas market last year, it was the beginning of December, a lot of the vendors and a lot of the shoppers were wearing holiday things, Christmas shirts and hats and things. And I want to do that this year. And if I do a Halloween market, I want to do that too. I thought that'd be cute. I'm only signed up technically for one market so far, and that's the June 8th one. But there's one that's in August I'd like to do. I have to wait till a little bit closer to time because we got a lot of stuff in August. But if I get to do it, it's an outdoor market. It'll be more expensive, but it's bigger. They're looking for 200 vendors for it. And it's going to be like a witchy themed, Halloween-esque, I guess, pagan-ish type theme event, because the store that's hosting it is like a crystal shop, like gems and crystals, and they do a lot of witchy type things. And a lot of people who are like that, I don't know how to word that the right way, you know, they're kind of like me. They're in the Halloween mood all the time. So if I did that, I would make a lot of, not necessarily Halloween things, but like more spooky things, you know. Witchy type is what I always refer to it as, witchy type of things. I just thought that'd be fun because I love crystals and stuff. I like to collect them, and it'd be fun. But it's outside in August in Tennessee, so it's hot. I don't know. And the booth fee for that is like $200 and something, I think. And that scares me because I feel like the higher the booth is, the more money you need to make just to break even, you know. But it is in a bigger city than mine, and it's got more traffic, so I don't know. I'm a little scared to do one of those big markets. And I know for sure the town beside me that's in has crochet artists, because I've been to craft fairs there and seen them. But that's why you got to try to, you know, you could do some of the mainstream popular patterns, but you also need to try to do some things that maybe aren't as hot right now. You know, like those maple chickens. Every crochet booth has those chickens. So it might be a good idea to have something different than those chickens. The same thing goes for like the little whales and the little jellyfish. Even though they're fun to make and you could pop out a whole bunch of them, it'd be nice to have maybe those and then something quirky, you know. It's the same with axolotls. Every booth has axolotls. But I don't know. It'd be fun to do a Halloween craft market, but I don't know how many people would want a Halloween stuffed animal. You just have to have the right audience. I am looking forward to my Christmas market. I'm going to be starting on some Christmas things for it soon, just so that I don't have to do so much at actual Christmas time. Because, you know, I will take a few Christmassy things, but not a lot, because it'll be more for people to shop for Christmas gifts, not necessarily Christmas decorations. However, the Grinches do really well. So I am planning on making a bunch of Grinches. And I've been having a hard time finding a good Grinch green that is a size 5 yarn. All the ones I want to try every time I go online, like to Premier or Hirschner's or whatever, the colors I want to try are sold out. And I don't have yarn money just all the time. We're low income. I've talked about that a lot of times. And so I don't have like a yarn budget. It's once in a while I might have some extra money and can spend it on yarn type thing. And it seems like every time I do have extra money, all the yarns that I want to buy are out of stock. That's frustrating, but it's life, I guess. I actually did make a Grinch the other day that I'm going to share with you guys soon. And it was made with a size 6 yarn, I think. Bernat Blanket Sparkle, I think. And it's big. I thought if I could get the materials between now and that market that I'm going to do, it's in the beginning of December, I'll make like probably 4 to 6 of the big ones. And I want to put like 1 or 2 out at a time on my table. But I want to make a lot of the littler size ones, because last year I took 4 worsted weight ones and they sold pretty quick, and they were $20 each. They were like the highest price things on my table, and people didn't even question it, they just bought it. I want to make a bunch of Grinches. This is Halloween, so let's talk about Halloween. Not necessarily Halloween, but this, I want to enter this, hopefully if I can get it done in May, to Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemakers Spook Your Spring make-along. I seem to be doing a lot of work on it, so like in theory I should be able to be done with it. But I never know what's going to happen. So I don't know if I'll be able to be done with it or not before the end of May. I love entering make-alongs even if I don't win. Like, it's always fun to win things, of course, but it's fun just to participate and to see all the things that other people make. It's just fun. But I don't know. I look forward to seeing everybody's Halloween makes because it gives you ideas of things that you want to make. I got some more crafty Halloween type things I want to do soon. I wanted to do a halfway to Halloween project. Whoops, I'm working with the wrong end. But we were just so busy at the end of April that I didn't get to do it. I was wanting to do it around, like, you know, put it out around April 30th. But oh well. Another thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is weights for my canopy. So if any of you guys do markets that are outside, let me know what you use for weights. Because from my experience, the majority of markets that are outside that are in grass don't want you to use your stakes because, you know, they don't want a bunch of holes in their grass or ground. And the hosting company that I'm doing my next market at requires 20 pounds per leg of weight, at least. And Walmart has canopy weights that go around the legs. They sell them in 20-pound sets, but they're $28 per 20 pounds. So it would be over $100 just to get the base 20 per leg. And then there's a bunch of tutorials online on how to make them with PVC pipes and cement and eye hooks and things like that, which I'm pretty sure we could do. Like, I know Devin could do that, but you know, it's time consuming. And I added all this stuff to the cart on Lowe's.com because Lowe's is the only store like that we have. And it's going to be right around $100 to do that. But then each weight weighs roughly like 30-something pounds from what I've seen other people making them. And then I've seen where some people say they use sandbags, but then I've seen some videos where people use sandbags and they tear and stuff, and they, you know, they leak sand and stuff. And then I've seen where some people just fill up water jugs with water, and a gallon of water weighs a little over 8 pounds. So, like, I thought maybe I could just get 5-gallon buckets with the lids, fill that with water, and attach it to my canopy on all 4 corners. But that would be kind of big and bulky, and I'd hate for someone to, like, trip over it. So I don't know what to do. The gallon bucket one would be the cheapest one, because it would just, you'd be buying the buckets and the lids, which would be around $30 for all 4 of them from Lowe's, and then just water, you know, fill up with water before every market, or, you know, sand or rocks or anything that would be heavy. And a 5-gallon bucket of water weighs like 43-ish pounds, I think. So that would be a lot of weight. I just don't want no one to trip. And that would also be really heavy for me. I'd have to unload those. In a lot of markets, you don't get to unload right where you're at. You have to, like, use a little wagon and stuff, which I have a wagon already. But that's still a lot of weight. 40-ish pounds times 4, having to lug them around and all that. I don't know. It's just hard. Let me know what you guys do if you do markets. Also saw some where they use the smaller buckets. That's like maybe 3 gallons. And they fill them with concrete. And put the little eye bolt in it before it dries, you know. So it's got the little hole there for you to hook like a clip to your canopy. I thought about doing that too, but then again, that's even smaller than a 5-gallon bucket, which would be a bigger trip hazard. But I could, I guess, paint the bucket orange or buy orange buckets or something. Just something so that people could see it. Or set something on it. I don't know. I would hate for someone to trip over a bucket of concrete. You know, most of my corners would be hidden behind the table, and, you know, but there'd be at least 2 that would be exposed to people coming in and out of the tent. So I have to think about that. So I don't know what to do. I gotta do something though, because I gotta do something between now and June 8th, because that's my next craft market, and it is outside and it's on the road. It's on the square of where my sister lives, so it'll be, you know, on the asphalt. And on the notes of the vendor application, it says it has to be at least 20 pounds on each leg, so I need 80 pounds figured out in the next few weeks. So just, if you've done that, let me know what you guys have done so that I can figure out what I need to do. But I do look forward to that market. It's the host that hosts those hosts a lot of big events, and they have one pretty much every other week, big events throughout the warm months. A couple weeks ago they had a strawberry festival. This coming week, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend, they're doing one that's a cornbread festival, and there's 11,000 people interested in it on the event page. And then after the cornbread festival, the next one is the one that me and my sister be doing, and that's when they will start advertising big time for it. And that right now there's already a couple thousand people interested in it, and then once I start advertising it, it's gonna boost up. So I'm like, I have a little bit of anxiety about it. I try not to get too freaked out, but I'm mostly worried that I'm not gonna have enough stuff. Like right now I have about $1,500 worth of inventory, but a lot of my inventory is small stuff, and I'm scared that I'm gonna go, and like in the first few hours, if there's a lot of traffic and people buy up all the little stuff, I'll just be left with the big things, which some people, you know, they don't want to spend all their money in one place when they're at an event like that. So I'm just really worried that I'm going to sell out and just be sitting there. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. Either way, it'd be nice to sell a bunch of stuff. My sister's taking stickers. Her and her husband built displays on, she bought like a sticker display rack from Amazon, and then her husband they went to Lowe's and he got a, what'd she say it was? Like a bar stool top, the seat part where you would sit on. I think that's what she said it was. And they bought a kit for a lazy Susan, is that what's it called? Which I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know you could buy just a lazy Susan kit. And he put the bar stool, really pretty like wood. It's like a dark color cherry wood looking finish. And he put that kit on there, and then they attached the sticker display to it. So now she has this really nice spinning sticker display that has spots on both sides to put stickers on a pretty piece of wood. So to sit on the table, it'll look nice, and people can spin it to, you know, look at stickers. It looks really nice. They did a good job. Yeah, so she's going to be selling stickers. I'm going to be selling all my stuff. And we're going to have 2 6-foot tables, and she also has a 4-foot table. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to set it up. I kind of got an idea of the way I want to set it up, but we'll practice that when it gets a little bit closer. I have all kinds of display things. I've been slowly picking up, you know, baskets and things. I got my 3-tiered rack, and I got my wooden rack and all that. And then I've seen other people, you know, I have those yarn cubes behind some of my videos. I've seen people who use those, because you can take those apart in the cubes. It's like a 1-foot cube square. And I didn't even think about that. So all I gotta, if I want to do a craft market and take those with me, all I gotta do is take some of my yarn out, so I don't on the floor, you know, wherever, and take my cubes for display, and then just put it back. So I may do that. I don't know. When we get closer to, you know, like when we get like a week away from the market, we'll do a mock setup and fiddle with it until it gets the way we want it to be. I'm just real worried about like wind and weather, although our rainy season is now, so hopefully by June it should be pretty cleared up. So I'm not worried about wind, mostly blowing stuff off, and I'm worried about not having enough inventory. And I don't know, I guess this will be my first like big market, so after this one I'll have like a better idea. And I'd like to like ideally do one market a month, And because if I do them too close together, I'd be afraid I won't be able to make up an inventory back. I hate to go with just a little bit of stuff. But I don't know. I'll just have to wait till June and see. So I've got to figure out the weights and then figure out a setup. I got so much stuff made already. I got multiple bags of inventory. But I still, like, I constantly think maybe I should make more of this, more of that. But I don't want to end up with like a surplus of bees or axolotls or something. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to wait till that market's over, and then I will have a better idea of the type of audience, what people go for. Because I have done 3 markets, but they were all little. And like the most recent one, the one in March that me and my sister did, it was a really small event, and it was a free event, free egg hunt and all that. So, and we were like one of the only vendors that were selling things, and I still thought we did really good. Financially, that was the best market I've had. I made like $350, I think. And so, in theory, the June one could be a big market. It could be crazy, you know. I don't know. I'll update you guys right after it. I'm always so worried about something going wrong. I have anxiety so bad about stuff, and I'm just worried that something crazy is gonna happen. I'm worried it's gonna be hot. Me and her both have fans that take batteries, so we're gonna bring both of our fans. It's gonna be June, and it is. When does it start? I can't believe it. I can't remember if it's 9 to 4 or 10 to 4, somewhere around there. But from my experience at the markets I have done, people are usually there shopping before it opens. Usually the other vendors and like the hosts and stuff like that are walking around shopping before the public comes. And from my experience so far, they usually shut down before time to shut down. But I've never done a big outdoor event, and I would feel like it would potentially could last longer than the time that it's cut off, because you know, if people's walking around at almost 4, they're not just gonna be like, oh, it's 4 o'clock, we gotta leave. So I don't know. We're gonna take a cooler with waters and snacks, and we'll both be there for bathroom breaks for each other. And she has a good what are they called, like battery pack for phones, so that our phones will be alive and the square can be charged if it needs to be. But I've noticed that square battery life lasts forever. I charged it in March and it's still got a battery, so it's got pretty good battery life. I think that was a good investment. I bought that one. It was the $50 one. It's the one that takes chips and can do tap to pay. But yeah, so without me knowing what to talk about, I talked a lot. I'm gonna sit here and crochet some more. And then I think I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to make. Something easy. And just wait for the kids to come home. And tonight for dinner, I am making... It was going to be chicken enchiladas, but now it's actually going to be turkey enchiladas. But, because I was going to buy a rotisserie chicken last week to eat. Usually when I buy rotisserie chicken, we eat, like, the breast that day with sides. And then I shred all the other meat off, and it's enough for like 1 or 2 more meals. I was going to make chicken enchiladas, but instead of doing that, my mom gave us a turkey breast. So I cooked it last week. We ate it that day with sides. And then I had enough meat left. It was just a breast. It wasn't even a whole turkey. For 3 more meals. So I'm going to do turkey enchiladas today. And then in the freezer, I put the other 2 packs. One of them is going to be for turkey and dumplings. And then I'll have an extra one in there for whatever. But I love doing that. I love doing that with rotisserie chickens, and I guess now turkeys. Whenever they go on good sale, it would be good to do that. Because it's just, I like having meat that's in the freezer already cooked. All you gotta do is thaw it out and put it in something. It makes things so much easier. But that's what I'm planning on doing tonight, is turkey enchiladas. Actually, I wanted to make our pizza. We have a pizza kit in there. But I need to use that turkey up. I'll make pizza tomorrow, I guess. But, yeah. Can't believe it's already the middle of May. But I'm going to work on these some more and then give me something to eat, like I said. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Like I said, I want to do more crochet and chat, so if you have any subjects or questions, leave them in the comments below and I can write them down and pull them out randomly. Let's see here, what else? Oh, there's some bags in my Etsy shop if you want to check it out. There's some totes, some notion pouches, and some drawstring bag sets. And I guess that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here and chill for a while, get something to eat, and then chill some more. Got some Mother's Day, and I'm just gonna take it easy and chill and get ready for the week to start. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.